Hello everyone, Courtney here with Uncorked. This week I'm going to talk about how sad I am that Peyton's retiring today. I'm going to talk about the correct way to taste wine, and I'm also going to have a wine of the week. Okay, so I have to address the elephant in the room. Peyton Manning is retiring today. I'm devastated. For those of you who know me, Peyton Manning's my boy. I'm sad. He's an amazing QB. He's an amazing person. He's from an amazing family. But I'm also happy that he's going out on top, like a true champion with the Super Bowl ring and all of the broken records. The only QB to win 2 Super Bowl rings with 2 different NFL teams. So anyway, I love Peyton Manning. I'm sad to see him go, but I'm glad he's going out like the champ that he is. We'll get lunch sometime soon, Peyton, I promise. Anyway, so a lot of people ask me, what is the correct way to taste wine? Okay, so I always say however you want to drink it, honestly. But if you're at a dinner party and you really want to look like you know what you're doing and look like you've tasted wine before and you're not really sure how to do it, I'm going to go through it step by step right now. So the biggest thing is you want to make sure you have at least an ounce of wine in your glass. Less than an ounce, you really can't get the full aroma. So the first thing that you do is you swirl it, which most of you have seen in movies. Now the reason why we swirl it is to release the aromas that are in the wine. So it just kind of helps get a little bit of oxygen down there and then also release those aromas that are in the wine. So you swirl it, you sniff it. I'm drinking cranberry wine, so it smells like cranberries. I can smell that it's sweet, and it has a little bit of a floral note to it. So swirl, smell, okay? First 2 steps. Then you want to look at the color of your wine. So this is a cranberry wine. This is a great, beautiful red color. Very, very clear and crisp. I mean, if you've got floaties in your wine, that's probably not good. This is a very clear and crisp wine. Very beautiful color. If you're drinking a dry red, you're gonna look and see if it is a thicker wine. You're gonna see your dark red color. So look at your color. This color is beautiful. Then the next thing we're gonna do as a sight evaluation of our wine is we're going to tip our glass, like so, don't dump any of it out. And then you're gonna see the legs run down the side. Now it's really kind of hard to see on camera, but you're gonna tip and then you'll see legs running down your glass. And what that says is the alcohol content, the strength of the wine, the full bodiedness of the wine. So this one actually has pretty good legs for a fruit wine. This has higher alcohol content than normal fruit wines, so I have a little bit of legs on this wine. Now if you're drinking a dry red or a dry white, your legs are gonna be straight and fast right down the side of your wine and very defined. You're gonna be able to see those lines running down the side of your glass. So like I said, you can't really see it on the video, but when you do that and you look, you will see your legs. So we've swirled, we've smelled, we've looked at the color, we've checked the legs. Now, the best part, we're gonna taste it. So what they say you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take a sip of the wine and you're supposed to let it sit on your tongue. That gets the wine to all of your taste buds. So you kind of like roll it over your tongue. Make sure you're covering your sweet, your sour, all of your taste buds on your tongue. So take a sip, roll it over your tongue, let it sit on your tongue, okay? And swallow it. Now when you do that, you are going, especially in this cranberry wine, this is great. There's a lot of levels to this cranberry wine. When you do that, you're gonna get this sweet at the front of your tongue. When you let it sit on your tongue, you're gonna get those sour tart notes that come from cranberry juice. So if you saw me pucker a little bit, that's why. I let it sit on my sour taste buds, so I got that tartness that comes from eating a cranberry or drinking cranberry juice. So once you've done all of that, so we've swirled, we've sniffed, we've looked at the color, we've checked out the legs, we've tasted it. Now you're just gonna taste it normally. And now you get the full picture. You get the smell, the look, the taste, all of it. So that is the correct way to taste wine. So like I said, if you're going to a dinner party, if you want to look super fancy, that's how you taste wine. This week's wine of the week, since I'm drinking it, is going to be our cranberry. Okay, so this cranberry is amazing. It literally tastes like ocean spray cranberry juice, but it's made from cranberries, pressed cranberries. Delicious. I love this wine. You get the sweet, you get the tart, and this wine is great if you mix it with our bookworm, which is our apple Riesling, so you get kind of like a cran apple wine. It's very good. Cranberry has won some awards. Again, it's like the perfect summer delicious wine. It's one of my favorite fruit wines ever. So if you like cranberry or you're interested in mixing it, you'll have to come out and try our cranberry wine. We just brought it back and hopefully we have it for a couple more months. It's amazing. Buy a bottle for Thanksgiving and save it until Thanksgiving because this is really great with Thanksgiving dinner. Anyway, so that's all I have this week. Super sad Peyton's leaving us, but I'm glad he's going out on top. And next time you're at a dinner party, think of me and how I tasted wine, and now you will look like a wine pro too. All right, see you next week on Uncorked.